Hi everyone and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in. This is going to be a very quick look at the energy surrounding Lilly Sullivan. After I did my previous reading, I focused on Jack, her brother, the two missing children, Nova Scotia area, still at this moment are being searched for. And when I was driving, I saw a license plate that said Lilly. So I felt pulled into her energy, and then right after that, I saw a drone, and I was on a very busy expressway, and it was at eye level on like the median in between like two major drive areas, right? Like one traffic's going this way, the other traffic's coming the other way, and I've never seen a drone on a roadway like that before, and I just was like, oh my gosh, what is this drone doing? And I got pulled into it. So I just wanted to sit down. I feel like Lilly wants to bring forth a message, and I wanted to give her the ability to do that. She has been a little bit more standoffish than Jack. Jack comes like burling through in the energy, and then she's a little bit more hesitant. So if you haven't already, please take a look at my previous readings. This is just going to be a quick look because I wanted to make sure that I was not ignoring her. I wanted to give her attention and let what she wants to come out and the energy come out as well, as far as a location where they can be found. That was my intention in the energy when I sat down. This is my opinion only. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything to fit. Always do your own research and due diligence. Now, this card fell out. These cards are all trees. So there's all trees here. I'm going to try to get further clarity because I felt pulled to this deck. And if you have ever checked my previous readings, you'll know that I do feel as though there's a chance that they are in... Oh, now I'm seeing this one. I have to not shuffle and talk at the same time. A tree of some sort, or there's a tree that's important in some way, and this card fell out. But also, look, you can see it's almost like a circle because I did feel pulled to that type of energy as well. So I do feel as though from a bird's eye view or a drone view, I'm feeling it in my throat right now too. So it's showcasing some sort of truth. I'm getting like a vibration in my throat saying like, yes, yes. So from a bird's eye view, there might be like some sort of circle around this area or something more that would stand out. And then see how there's the door there? So I had that come out. I'm going to shuffle this and see if there's another card that would clarify further what might be close by where they are. And this is showcasing water close by. And it almost feels like a gravestone right there. So I think that's more symbolic, again, showing in a hole there. So it could be a hole in a tree and they went deep into it somehow or have been put deep into it. So that's what I'm feeling pulled to. I'm going to see if there's a card that comes out specifically in regards to what she is trying to showcase in the energy. Any further message? I'm seeing like a star in the sky, and I get pulled to that like starfish. The light here is just pulling me into like something like a starfish or something like a star. I'm like, what has 5 points? I'm saying starfish because I had it come out in the previous reading, and I'm being pulled to like a hole in the tree or some sort of circle and wow. Look at that. Okay. Let me just ask what she's trying to showcase because I feel her coming through now and trying to say not a starfish, but a star. I have 1111, spiritual awakening, you are on the right path. There's the tree. Okay. In regards to your energy, beautiful, what are you trying to express in regards to, and look at that, I have a hole, I have the circle, I have the hole in the tree or a circle in the tree or some sort of, from an aerial view, you might see a circle around this location. It could just be like formation, natural formation that would look like a circle. Let me just get further clarity as to what she is trying to showcase and bring forward. One message, please. Woo, this one right here. 2, 2, 2. The 2s came out. So again, I feel as though they're together. I have confirmation of that with the morning urn passing card. So I do feel as though they're together in this location. In this location, I do feel as though they might be weighed down or constrained in some way. Hidden, definitely hidden, but also able to be found. I have the bonus card coming out. All right, let me just go to another deck and see in regards to her energy as to look at that, the star. I was just going to ask why I was seeing the starfish, and she wants to say not a starfish, a star of some sort. So thank you, beautiful, for helping me make that connection, which makes sense now to me. So it could be a star on a sign, a star on a flag, a star on a marker of some sort. Let me just see if there's anything, something road-like, because this is journey, relocation, spirit of travel, some sort of star travel marker, possibly, as to where they would be. All right, I'm going to have to dig deeper. I apologize. I wanted to... something deeper. All right, let's see if we can dig a little bit deeper and see what she's trying to showcase. One moment. All right, so let's get clarity in regards to the star and what Lilly is wanting to showcase there. It feels like it could be a landmark of some sort. Let me just see. In regards to the star, it's interesting that the star is in a circle, right? I remember in the reading that I did before with Jack's energy specifically, the starfish came out and I kept feeling like all roads lead to the middle, right? And that's where they'll be found, like the middle of this circle, that somehow maybe there's different access roads that come off of it that form a star. Something more along those lines. Let me just see. I think I just heard a ding too in the background. So is this showcasing access roads to the location, or it could be trails to the location, it could be a trail road? I feel pulled to something like that. Look at that. 8 of Cups showing out on a trail, like paths, so there could be different access points that lead to this spot. Let me just see. Anything else from this deck that would help explain the star? 6 of Pentacles. I did get this energy of some sort of gift. And then the Ace of Wands, taking action, decisiveness, going after something. I'm also seeing this like a tree with the circle and the hand, which has 5, right? A hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On that. So again, the circle, a hand with 5 fingers, a tree next to water, mountains in the background, the clouds bringing this in. So there's definitely there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The Pentacles. I feel like the star, and there's multiple things that could be true, but I do feel as though her energy is trying to showcase a gift or some sort of opportunity or some sort of agreement. Oh, sorry, it just did another ding. Some sort of agreement. everything's in this deck too. There's a tree, there's the hand, mountains. All right, let me go to this pink deck. Lily always likes this pink deck. Let me see for clarity. For clarity in regards to the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? No, it definitely has something to do with the final resting place. Okay. And where taken to? Because Four of Swords, their final resting place. Maybe there's maybe it's called Star something or Cross. I was thinking something along the lines of crossroads, but maybe there's a circle with a star type emblem there, right? For a road. Yeah, because we did get this for some sort of marking. I don't, what type of traffic signal or traffic or marking or landmark or park looks like that, right? Okay, I'm going to go to another deck and see, because I feel like it's some sort of landmark or marking, and we'll see if we can get clarity on, is this what we're looking for, or what most looks like that for a symbol, Yeah, it's some sort of like metal symbol. And the reason I'm saying that, don't look at anything else on this card other than, and it's not in full frame, but see here on this card, it would be like some sort of circle with that on it, or like a grate. I'm almost seeing it as like a street sewer grate, but I don't think that's it, but something like that type of imagery. All right, let me just see. Show me to the best ability of this deck. What is this image trying to show? What is this image trying to show? What is this image trying to show? Stone? Something made out of stone? Because I just see this, I'm pulled to stone. Or cement. Cement, possibly. We've been pulled to cement. Look at, I'm seeing the paint on the foot, but you know how sometimes people get like cement on them and it looks similar to that? So possibly something in cement. All right, let me go to another deck and see. I apologize if I cough. Being led to this deck, and we'll see what comes out. In regards to this symbol specifically, showcase the message. Showcase the message from this deck. What would best... Ooh, oh, hold on. These are all falling apart. It is this bottom one that wants to come out. See, I see it again like a circle. We'll see what else comes out. That's Jafar. All right, showcase. It's almost, it almost feels like an opportunity that was too good to be true and a lie. And this is obviously a different message that I'm getting than the actual symbol, but it feels like something that was too good to be true and ended up being a lie. So it's almost like your wishes coming true, but then it ends up to be your worst nightmare is the energy that I'm getting in regards to this deck. And then I have the moon. The moon, if you could see like the circle, and then in the moon, showcasing secrets having to come out. Let me now go to another deck and just see if we can get clarity on this specific symbol. Look at that. The labyrinth. All right, let's try another one. When I split the deck, it was the labyrinth. Let's try this one. I'm just trying to really dial in. From this deck, what would best explain the High Priestess? I'm seeing, again, like a circle emblem. Okay. Let me go to another deck. 1 minute. All right, let's see. I want to use this deck, but not yet. And then let me see. Oh, look at this deck. Wow, look at that. I split the deck in a circle. Oh, somehow they're in this circle. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Let me try to see. Let's go to this deck. We'll get one more from this deck and just see clarity on the type of landmark in regards to this circle. Is it a... we have again, like, circling. So let me just see. What's this one? The Magician. Look at, there's the... All right, I need a completely different type of deck that's going to give me... Okay, this is a completely different type of deck. All right, let's see. Further clarity on this circular star pattern. Is it an actual sign? Hold on, what is this? You are here. Yeah, it is. It's a marking. It's some sort of landmark or sign. So I think that this is close to where they are. Saying you are here, right? So this is something close to where they are that would be identifiable. Okay. Anything further from this deck that would bring clarity? Anything further from this deck that would bring clarity? It's a sign. I see it. It's a sign. Okay. A sign, like an actual physical sign. Because I'm looking here and I'm seeing the open and it's like a sign on a door. So I feel as though there is some sort of road sign that's circle and a star somehow resembles that closely. And I'm seeing, oh, look at, there's a star on the back of this. And I'm seeing yes with all the stars. Okay. All right. Maybe star is in the name, but I'm more so being pulled to actually physically something that looks like that. Okay. All right. Well, that took us a while to get to that. Thank you, everyone, for bearing with me. Let me just go ahead and get further clarity. This is also a different type of deck. Let's just see what wants to come out from this deck. If anything, let's just see. In regards to explaining this, yeah, it's by water. Look at that. Gone fishing. So, catch you later. Gone fishing. I'm being pulled to this I and this X. Like, so I think someplace close to where they might have fished or where the stepdad has fished before. And I've gotten that message previously as well. All right, anything further? Anything further? I'm just seeing, like, again, a circle. Okay. Woo. From this deck, I had the eggs card with the chickens come out. And cleaning service. But again, I'm seeing like a sign. Signage. So it's pulling me into signage. Okay. All right, that's what I feel pulled to there. Okay, so we're going to be keeping an eye out for a sign that looks like that as a possible marker in some way, shape, or form that's going to bring clarity as to their final resting place where they can be located. Let me just see if I can get further. Oh, I feel pulled to this deck. Let's see what comes out from this deck here. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, 1 second. I had a bunch fall. I'm not going to take any of those. I had the moon come out just now. All right, I'm going to actually move to a different deck because a bunch fell. And I think the moon is the one that wanted to come out because it's showing me that circle again. All right, let me just see. Oh, you know what? Let's go to the circle cards. Let's do that. Let's see what we get from the circle oracle cards here. I split the deck and I see the stone. Look at that, the stone. And we had stone, cement come out before. Let me just see in regards to, look at that, like being in. This is desert, but I feel like they're in the earth, or possibly cement used in some way, shape, or form. Okay. In regards to this symbol that we keep getting pulled into, yeah, it's a riddle. All right, let me just see. In regards to this symbol that we keep getting pulled into, further clarity from this deck. Further clarity from this deck, please. That would help us locate. Oh, this one wants to come out. The Maiden. This says the Maiden, and there's a rose. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come out. I would feel pulled into mother energy. What's this one? The Eternal Child. And there's a circle. Let me see if there's anything more that wants to come out. I keep getting pulled to the bottom of the deck. The Pilgrim, so looking for what is lost, searching. The Sword, the in-between. Because again, I have like the sun and the moon, and they're in the in-between. All right. Well, I was hoping that this would bring more clarity. I'm going to have to try to see what I can dig deeper on that type of symbol and what that could be. That would have like a star. Okay, like or a medallion, a star. Let's just check one other deck. All right, let's see. Patience. See how she's got something in her hand? Maybe there's a well here, like a wishing well. And this is the number 5. I keep getting pulled to the number 5. It's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. I apologize for coughing. I've come down with a bit of a head cold. Let me just see. You're right. All right, I was asking in my mind's eye Lily to showcase what she's showing me with this symbol, and it has to do with something about being under it. So I don't know how that goes incorporated in with the tree that I keep getting. But again, everything can be like metaphorical. There could be a street name with tree in it, or something along the lines of star. But this feels more like an actual sign and being under or close proximity. And that's more so what I keep getting there, especially with the Six of Cups coming in reverse. Okay. And then I have the Moon again coming out. Secrets, hidden, but hidden in... There it is again. Look at that. So... It could be an actual coin. It could represent money. But for me, I keep feeling pulled into, in this moment, feeling like it represents a sign, signage, or an emblem, or a symbol, or a shield of some sort. I don't know if I have a deck that would showcase that, but let me just check this one. I know that this should be plain as day to me. I feel like it's in my face, plain as day, as to what this is. It feels like it keeps coming out, and a pass to get into a location. Now, the reason I'm saying that is it's kind of like you can't come in unless you show this. Right? And then you'd be allowed access. So maybe it's like a private place, but you could have access to it if you have a pass. And then I have, yeah, look at, I have the moon, confirm the moon coming out again. And look, there's a dog tattoo on there. Close to water. And then this right here, let me just see. It's showcasing the Wheel of Fortune, but it's showcasing like being forced to turn around. Let me just see if anything else wants to come out from this deck that will really help explain this Ace of Pentacles energy that I'm getting, which I'm feeling more pulled to the symbol of that image. Is there anything further that will help bring clarity from this deck to help explain where the children, the devil energy? But it does have the star on it. And then, see, now I'm getting that energy of feeling like there's too many mouths to feed. So it could be backstory as well, which I've gotten before, is to, here's the devil energy, someone being malicious or manipulative or lying, controlling, a thief or judgmental. Isn't it? It's interesting that there's two fingers up. And then here, it's showcasing justice in the background. And then Six of Pentacles energy, but like not having enough or too many mouths to feed. And then I have the Fallen Star. All right. So frustrating. I was asking in my mind's eye, is this more about the money or lack thereof or something deeper? And I honestly think both is true. I think both things are true, because when I asked, I get, no, there's a star. So I think there is some sort of star symbol or emblem. I'm going to have to give my energy time to rest, and then I'll come back and see. But I also feel pulled to some sort of opportunity. And it went bad, or it went sideways. It went bad, it went sideways. Let me just see what comes out when I ask about that. Was there an opportunity that went sideways? Clarity. Oh, this one. Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is showing energy that was looking like things were going to work out. Eight of Wands is showcasing positive energy, positive movement, positive change in the right direction. And then there's that Pentacles. All right. I know I saw the drone. Let me just see what Lily's energy was trying to showcase in regards to the drone. And then I'm going to close this reading for today, because I saw the license plate when I was running an errand today. I saw the license plate that actually said Lilly on it. And right after that, in an area it should not have been, I saw a drone, and it took me back. It startled me, and I was right away connected to this case, but I don't completely understand the messages that I'm supposed to be receiving. And again, this is a practice. I'm always trying, I'm always learning, and I'm hoping that clarity will come in and really come in once we have more answers, and I'll be able to go back and take a look at all of my readings and put pieces together to then help me become better in the future, moving forward. All right, Justice. Justice is coming out. Number 11, Justice, in regards to possibly helping find them as well. Eye in the sky, right? I've been pulled to eye in the sky, birds, but a drone is in the sky as well. So not to give up. Strength is coming out. Justice is coming in. So confirmation, justice is coming in. And to keep sending out positive energy, love, and light, and shining a light in the direction that they will hopefully be located and found soon. Okay. Anything further from this deck? The Moon. The Moon. So the full moon energy might really be making an impact here by shining a light and revealing secrets. I don't know when the full moon is. I'll have to check and see, but I feel as though it will be impactful this month, because I keep getting pulled to the moon as well, as allowing I want to say allowing the light to shine in the direction of where they are. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm sending you love and light.